Blessings of Yuletide to all of my tribe. Dawna here from Transformational Healing. As the days are getting shorter and Winter Solstice or Yule is approaching, I wanted to share with you a bunch of the herbs and oils that are used around the time of Winter Solstice. As you know, the days are getting much shorter, and it's time for us to go inside ourselves, deep inside, and to do some of our shadow work, to do some soul searching, and to get cozy in our houses and to make our houses or our homes warm and cozy feeling, and to celebrate with family and to celebrate what is going to be the rebirth of the sun. So the sun is starting to get longer in the sky during the day, and as that time approaches between now and Yule, those days getting shorter really cause us to do some inner reflection about what we want to do in our lives and what we want to draw into our strengthening days, as those days are going to get longer soon. So a lot of the herbs are for making your house cozy, but a lot of them are also for craving that inside energy of that deep soul searching of what we really want to kindle in our lives right now. So the list of herbs and oils that is associated with Yule is very long, and there are things that are going to warm our souls and remind us of that strength of the sun, also of baking and warm bread and cookies and things that warm us inside too. For oils, you get a lot of those Christmas scents as well. And we're not just talking cinnamon here, but a lot of those things like taking a walk in the woods. So the walk in the woods blend of essential oils that I made is really, really great for that. Different pine and cedar and juniper and things along that line, with some earthy scents too. And as with all of the herbs and oils that you use for the different Sabbats on the Wheel of the Year, it's always important to add in your own personal family traditions, because things that you do in your home may make that more real for you, will help to embrace that for you. So let's get on to that list. So when it comes to herbs that you use around Yule, most of the things that will come to mind first are cinnamon and cloves and nutmeg and holly and juniper and cedar, frankincense and myrrh, maybe orange peels, things like that. But also consider using apples for apple spice and cookies, bay leaves to cook with, or to write your intentions for the coming solstice. So as the solstice approaches, writing that intention on a bay leaf and then burning it as the sun starts its longest day can push that intention into the air. Things like calendula flower and St. John's wort bring in that energy of the sun, along with chamomile, which makes a delicious tea. If you're not going to go the chai route with the cloves and cinnamon. Ginger brings in that sense of warming and just that inner warmth, and it also helps to keep us healthy at this time of year. A lot of people like to use rosemary and rosebuds and even red clover to bring in some of that little hints of I'm craving spring. Sage is also used for almost every Sabbath, of course. So all of these things can be used in your cooking. They can be used in incenses or in offerings that you put together. Decorate your altar with them, like spruce and pine and cedar, to bring in pine cones and things along that line are also great to decorate the altars and decorate the home like we always do. Making simmer pots is amazing. I have simmer pots and also wassail, which is that you'd mix it in with either alcoholic or non-alcoholic to make it like apple cider, spiced cider, chai, hot cocoa, and add some peppermint. All of these things are just yummy. They make us feel warm inside. They make us think about that sun and it coming back. So once you get to the oils, a lot of them are the same. You think about bayberry and bergamot, which is one of the things in Earl Grey tea, which is an orange scent. Cedarwood, the chamomile again can be used here. It has an earthy scent with a little bit of tang to it. Cinnamon and clove, of course, because, you know, putting those essential oils in the diffuser will just fill your home up. If you don't want to take a chance with a simmer pot, a diffuser works really well for those. The frankincense and the myrrh are the traditional burn at this time of year. Juniper berry and cedar and spruce and Scotch pine or things like that are great to bring that in the woods feeling into your house, like I mentioned earlier about the in the woods essential oil blend. Lemon balm and orange, all those citruses bring that sunshine and that joy back into your house. So if you're not into the cinnamon and clove types of house, you can bring in all of the citrus smells instead, and that will always bring joy and lighten the mood of everyone that is around. And you can also add rosemary for clarity and white sage for cleansing. Those are some of the basics that are used around this time. So no matter what you do with your oils or with your herbs, make sure that you're doing what works for you. I like to add lots of herbs to everything that I cook. I like to bake during this time of year, and I like to add just that warmth into everything and intention into everything you do. So when you're cooking, really focus on being mindful about cooking. There are tons of videos on the channel about cooking with mindfulness and being mindful in everything that you do, because what is the difference between mundane and magic is intention and mindfulness. So that's why I find that so important to try to stress to all of you. So I hope that you are able to fill your homes with joy and happiness and warmth, and that you have a blessed Yule. Many blessings to all of you as you go inside and do some soul searching. And I hope that some of these herbs and scents and flavors and things to cook with really help you along your path to finding what type of practice you want to have and what things are calling to you.